it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I am here to do the Choose the Year book tag created by Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures. It is a delightful concept in which you choose a year in a year of your choosing and look it up on Goodreads, and she has a great link. I loved the researching here. It was so cool. You just click a link and see what the top, I don't know, 100 plus, maybe 200 books were for that year on Goodreads. And yeah, and then she's got just 4 little questions about it. So here we go. I have chosen the year 2003 because that was the year that my son was born and the year that I quit reading. So I have always been a reader, a voracious reader, one of those kids with a book at all times. And in 2003, I was reading, I believe I was reading the one before this, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I believe. But yeah, my son was born in October and I was halfway through and I just quit. I just quit reading it. I had no time. And yeah, I didn't read much at all. I would every once in a while get a book. Somebody recommended or whatever, and I would grab in the grocery store Regency Romance on occasion, but I tend to just get really absorbed in a book and ignore life, and it's not good when you're responsible for a wee child. So yeah, I did not read much at all until my kid hit double digits. So sorry, I'm trying to keep his phone. I got his phone for the grand finale over here, so we'll get there. Anyway, I am somewhat prepared, not completely, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, 2003, Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. I read that in 2007, so right before the last one came out, I got so nervous, or right when it came out, I got so nervous that someone was going to spoil it for me, because you know how I hate spoilers. Hello, Achilles dies. So yeah, I got The Goblet of Fire. I reread that. Well, I'd only read half of it, but I read that, this one, and 6 and 7 all in a 2-week span. So yes. Yeah. Anyway, so that's why I picked 2003. It was a momentous year for me. So question number 2, question number 1 was choose your year and explain why. Question number 2 is what books have you read from that year? And I actually have several on my shelves that I read. Some that I do not own are The Da Vinci Code. I am a total junkie for Dan Brown. Not gonna lie, no shame in that game. I love it. I love Dan Brown, his Da Vinci Code series, and I get them immediately pre-ordered. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, I picked that up off of an English teacher's bookshelf. That's where I would get a lot of books too during that time period. I started reading again significantly when my kid hit double digits, and he's 15 now. Odd Thomas, I think that was that a Dean Koontz? Anyway, my sister gave me that one to read. She thought I would like it. It was good. The Tale of Despero, that is a Newbery Award winner. I'm not sure if I finished that one, to be quite honest. Maisie Dobbs, I read that right after getting on BookTube, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't keep it and have not continued. The We Free Men, similarly, that's a Discworld series. I read that one and then was like, it was fun, but I didn't continue. The Second Summer of the Sisterhood. those are those ones, the traveling pants. I ripped through those boys, all 5 of them. I got those from the high school library, actually. And then Skippy John Jones. That is a picture book series with a little Siamese with huge ears. Oh, absolutely delightful. I read those at the elementary library whenever I see one. So, and then the ones I have on my shelf, The Housekeeper and the Professor by Yoko Ogawa. This would be great for Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Persepolis, actually the complete Persepolis is the one that came out in 2003, which is the compilation of Persepolis 1 and 2. I think I read this my first year on BookTube as well. Loved this. I love it so much. Disillusion by C.J. Sanson. I loved this too. This is a murder mystery type series, historical fiction set during Tudor England, and I'm reading the second one this month. Yay! The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. Enjoyed that. The Known World. This one I was buddy reading in February and got about halfway and then got sidetracked with other reads, but am anxious to get back to it this month. So it's a good one too so far. And then prior to BookTube, I mentioned the Regency romance. I actually still own To Sir Philip with Love by Julia Quinn. I love me some Julia Quinn. And these are, what are these called? Bridgerton. The Bridgerton series. Oh, so delightful. So this one is, I think there's 5 siblings. So this is the only girl. There's 4 brothers. And she's becoming an old maid. And she starts exchanging letters with this botanist out in the country, and he offers to marry her, and she goes out to check it out. He's a widower. His wife committed suicide, and he's got 2 young children who are a little anxious and causing problems with this romance. And then the brothers show up and beat up the suitor, and it's just hilarious. It is funny, trust me. Then Gregor the Overlander by Suzanne Collins. This is, what's that series? You know the one. Golly. What does she write? They're so famous that I can't remember the name at the moment. You know, with Petra and the girl with the bow and arrow. You're all screaming at me right now. It'll come to me later, but this is a middle grade series that she wrote, and they're excellent. So excellent. Very creative world, and loved them. Why won't that name come to me? Hunger Games. Oh! The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. He is a brilliant, compassionate man. Oh, such a good writer. It's about time for him to come out with another novel, I'm thinking. I need another one from him. I read all of his works, definitely. Okay, yay! So I finished that question. The next question is books that sound interesting from 2003 off this list. So I actually have 2 on my shelf. So I have Stiff by Mary Roach, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers, and The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri. And then another one that looked really interesting to me, it was not this one, but Pyongyang, A Journey in North Korea. So it's another one that he has written. He's a graphic novelist, so I think I would really love to get that one at some point in time. Look, it's getting precarious, bookish, but we're done. No stress. No stress. Number 4, obscure sounding titles off the list. So we have, and I didn't write the author's name, but the book titles are funny. We have Sex, Drugs, and Cocoa Puffs, a Low Culture Manifesto. We have Purple Cow, Transform Your Business by Being Remarkable. I'm missing something here. I guess Purple Cow was maybe a product or something. I don't really know. I don't know. Inform me. And then The Sex Lives of Cannibals, Adrift in the Equatorial Pacific. Yeah. Okay. And then the last question is a book with a strange cover. So when you go to this year, and I will leave Mel's original video below so that you can watch hers and get a good feel for, you know, how to do this tag, and get the link so that you can find the years on BookTube, not BookTube, on Goodreads. It's really cool. But when you go to the list, the images are teensy weensy, like really teeny. And when you try to expand it, they get distorted because, you know, the graphics aren't very, a lot of pixels or whatever. So it was hard to find a strange cover. I did see The Earth, My Butt, and Other Round Things. So that was the one I was going to use. But it wasn't that strange. It was just a girl's butt on the cover of a book with that title. So, but I mean, it would have done in a pinch. But I kept looking, and good things come to those who wait. Persistence pays, because what I found, people, is top quality. Top quality strange. Okay, let's see. Let me share this with you. Let me get the right one first, because I got a sequence for Comedy Hour here. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Tempting the Beast by Laura Lee. Now remember, this was teeny tiny, so I had to Google it, because, you know, when I tried to look at it on Goodreads, it wasn't, you know, very large, so I couldn't tell if it was strange. So I went to Google, and I Googled it, and I hit images, you know, so I could see larger images. And this is what I got. And, you know, it's not really that bad. I mean, it's just what you would expect from a paranormal romance. I think it's erotica. You know, it's your, I think there's been some genetic research done, and this guy's got cat genes spliced into him or something. I don't know. Google it and you can find it. So you know, that's fine. But like I said, I had to Google the image, and some other covers came up, and I don't know if these are older covers or, you know, mock-ups or what, but I think this one is actually a more recent cover, but I don't think they improved the model. I don't. Yeah. It's like they're trying to be artsy, and, you know, they've gone too far with this one, guys. They just, with that thing coming out of her head, that's just, it's just too much. It's just too much, okay? But, you know, that wasn't that bad. That was just kind of a little bit silly. But y'all need to make sure you're ready for this. Oh my. Like, why? Why is the lion looking? I don't know. People's decisions in life are questionable. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. That was my strange cover. And I forgot to write a list of people that I should tag. So yeah, who can I think of that I should tag? Who did I watch this morning? Okay, the redhead is reading. And I need to go to BookTube and find some people. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop there. Consider yourself tagged if you haven't done this. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really is. I highly suggest you all do it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon because I have like 6 more tags to do. Bye!